Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Stu and this is Mudfest for Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic, part 20 of the Bugfix Scenario Pack. Years of severe drought have drained this lake. With your entrepreneurial spirit, you plan on opening an amusement park right in the middle of it. Surprisingly, no bank will support your endeavour, so you have to do without any loans. Your objective, to have a park value of at least 400,000 at the end of October year 2. So it's quite a high park value goal in only 2 years, so that's going to be quite tricky then. Free admission, that should make it easier because we can charge for the rides. We've got tons of space and it's mostly flat, so whilst that should make it easier, I don't think it's going to be easy, but whilst it should make it easier, it's kind of a shame that it's only a 2-year scenario, because having it be such a high goal in such a short space of time does encourage spamming. So let's have a look what we've got then. Transport rides, we've got a good selection of gentle rides. We can put a lot of these down very quickly. Not a bad selection of coasters, some okay thrill rides, some water rides, and not a bad selection of shops. Cash point there maybe if we're going to need it, I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my research into thrill rides. Reason being, I'm going to put down as many rides as I can as quickly as I can. I'm going to use pause a lot. I'm going to try not to spam too much, but if we end up coming to, say, September year 2 and we're nowhere near the goal, providing we've unlocked something like a roto drop or a free fall tower, then we can spam them and we should be able to pass it quite simply. But I don't want to do that, so I'm going to try putting down as many rides as we can, building them sort of normally, and just see where we get off. End of March year 1, we've been building really quickly. Park value just under 50,000. Put a ton of rides down. We're using pause a lot, so we put it onto pause. We select the ride, put it down, then press pause again, fiddle with all the settings, and then do the paths and things like that. So it only unpauses when we're building. When we're not building, we can put it onto pause and then we can work on what we're doing. I've deleted the paths back to the start. Just put a path down here. So I'm going to build all the flat rides that we've got just in this little area, and when it comes to building coasters, I'm going to branch off. These flat rides alone aren't going to get us anywhere near the goal, but they will get a lot of guests to come into the park quite quickly. We are going to need to put coasters down, not only to do the value, but also to get the money coming in, because whilst we do start off with 60,000, we are going to use this up relatively quickly, especially when we start building the coasters. But if, as you can see, we've got loads of guests coming down the path. So I'm going to continue building like this. I'll see you soon. Beginning of May year 1, we've just unlocked a roto drop. So if all else fails, we can easily spam a load of those at the end and pass the goal. We're up to 91,000. So we're getting there. Only a couple of months gone, and we're almost a quarter of the way there. We've got a little monorail cycles there, a car ride, and a go-kart as well. Building things fairly compact. I'm going to start building roller coasters quite soon, now that we've got a couple of hundred guests in the park. Feel like it's worthwhile doing that. So the way the park value goals work is that one of the bulk criteria for getting park value is ride stats. That's why roto drops is such an effective weapon at doing that, because if you build one at the very highest level, you'll get quite a low excitement, but you'll get about 20 something for the intensity and 20 something for nausea, which will give you a huge amount of park value. But as I said, I don't want to do that unless I have to. So I'm going to start building some quite intense roller coasters, and that should give me the good value. May year 1, park value 184,000. I've got a couple of launched loopers just here, making a lot of money off them, £10 a go. intensity's high, excitement's high, nausea's not bad as well. So that's all adding to value. Now, one of the things about park value is that if you build 2 or more of the same ride type, then you do get a penalty. It's a quarter is the penalty. So these loopers are only going to be worth 75% of what they would be worth if I only built one. But that's offset by the fact that I can save the design and build another one right next to it. So that way, if, for example, one of the loopers only added, I don't know, 40,000 park value, then building 2 will mean that they add 30,000 each. So that gives me 60,000. So it's still more than the 40, and it only takes a little bit longer to build 2 than it is to build 1. So that's kind of going to be my strategy. I'm going to be building coasters and things in pairs as we go down. So we're almost halfway to the goal, and we've only taken a few months. So I think we're going to do this, no problem. July year 1, park value of almost 300,000. I'm researching roller coasters. We've got a Virginia Reel there. It's not a particularly high stat ride, but it will make us some money. We've got the 3 top spins with the different settings there as well. So we've got, was it beginner's mode, tense mode, and berserk mode, just really to add more guests to the park. So the more rides you've got, the more guests will come to the park. And then we've got a log flume here, simple design. Everything's going to be simple designs in this park. So it's just a case of going up and down. Stats aren't particularly great. Do get a boost from having synchronized stations, and we should get some decent money from them as well. So what's happening here? I don't know. One of them seems to have... Maybe I'll have to put the maximum waiting time down or something like that. Try and get the throughput higher. Yeah, so only... Well, park value's dropped now. It will fluctuate as guests go on and off different rides. So only another 150,000 to go. And we've got over a year to do it. Let's have a look. We have unlocked the vertical drop. That's always a fairly easy one to build. So I think that's what I'm going to build next. October year 1, park value 420,000. So we've already exceeded the goal, but that will decrease over time. So we do need to keep it up. So I've got a couple of vertical drop coasters here. Nice stats on them. Again, built in pairs. So I will get a slight penalty for having 2 or more of the same ride, but that's offset by the fact that we've got 2 rides, both adding value. And then again, same here for the reverse freefall. Decent stats on that. And then just over here, I haven't bothered making my own. I've just used the standard Wings of Apollo. They are overpowered. These ones are, they are. But, you know, they're quite limited as to what you can do. And we're only going to build a very simple design. So what I would have built otherwise is more or less identical to that. So 2 of those. I think then, since we've got a year to go and we've already done the goal, I'm gonna build some more simple coasters, but eventually, oh, there you go, we've unlocked a hypercoaster. I think at some point I am gonna build some bigger and better roller coasters rather than these. I mean, they're not compact, but they serve a purpose. I'm gonna try and do something decent coaster wise. October year 2, we needed 400,000 park value. We've got over 526. So we're going to smash the goal. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be quite difficult. I thought we were going to need to start spamming some rotor drops at the end. So what have we got here? We've got, nope, not that one, the green one, flying roller coaster. Not bad stats on that. Again, built in a pair, it just goes up, spirals down, a little inversion, and then back. It's broken down. I have been spamming staff. We don't really need good ratings on this, but I figured it would be better if we did. So, as we had the goal done and dusted fairly quickly, what's happening here? I have got it on leave if another train. Maybe it's broken down. Oh well, doesn't matter, does it? So, as we had the goal done and dusted fairly quickly, I've spent the last couple of months then building some big and stupid coasters. So we've got a wooden coaster just here. Haven't bothered naming any rides. Nice 10 excitement. So it comes out, drops down, and then nice long chain lift up. And then it just weaves in and out and interacts with the other rides in the park, through the loops on the looping coaster, back around. There's a little chain lift there just to give it a little bit more height and also act as a block break, and then down a couple of loops and then back to the station via a splash. And then just over here then, let's adjust this. Let's put it to 3 trains. And then just over here, we've got a hypercoaster. Similar thing, comes out, nice long chain lift, diagonal one this time, and then it just loads of ups and downs and around the park and interacting and through the loops on the wooden coaster. That was just to boost the stats, because it was a little under 10. Managed to get it to 10. I thought we should get at least one of them up to 10. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought this was going to be a lot harder than it was, but in the end, it was all right. It was fine. It would have been better if, I think it probably would have been better if we'd had a much higher goal and a lot longer to do it in, because we've got such a huge amount of land that we haven't used. And this sort of goal in such a short space of time, it's not very conducive to building nice, good looking parks. It's just about putting down as much as you can, as quickly as you can. And I think I've tried not to spam rides too much. Like, I've only gone for the same ride twice. I've been building them in pairs. I mean, like, obviously with the exception of the top spin, I could have just built one looper and built a ton of different ones down here, a ton of the same design all the way down. Coming up to Halloween, so let's have a quick recap what we did then. We had 60,000 to start off with and no more. So we researched thrill rides to begin with, put down all the flat rides that we had, or as many of them as we could at the start, using pause a lot so we could get them all done in the first month or two. After that, then we unlocked the rotor drop, which meant we always had a failsafe. I haven't got one in the park, but we had it as a failsafe in case we were short. In the end, we're going to smash it. Built the go-karts, and then I built these loopers just down here to start the money rolling in. And then from there, then we started building these coasters and the log flumes down in pairs. And then back over here, used the pre-built Wings of Apollo there. Built the flying coaster in pairs. And once we'd done that, we'd smashed the goal already. So then I had a few months left. And rather than just carrying on as we were, I thought, let's build something exciting. Something that maybe will look good in the thumbnail, or maybe we can use as the outro. So this was Mudfest. I am Stu. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.